got him. It was really messy at the end. d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, e4, d6, knight f3, castle, bishop e2, e5, d5. We have the Petrosian system of the King's Indian. a5, the main line. So bishop g5, h6, bishop e3, knight d7, knight d2. Now I have the really nice setup, which Pepe Cuenca also suggests in his course. Knight a6, castle. He did a King's Indian series. Knight a6, knight c5, interesting. If rook b1, knight b4, and he's coming into d3. That's not true. a3, knight b3, b4. I just kick him away. So let's go rook b1. f5, f3. f4, bishop f2. Now he should go bishop d7 because that stops me going a3 in one go, then b4. If a3, a4 is very strong. My queenside attack is so fast. So white has a really nice position. So I'm pleased with this. Bishop f8, b4. Take, take. Knight d7. Rook a1 with b5. Trying to win the knight. So let's do that. So you should go rook b8. Then queen b3, I think. Yeah, let's go queen b3. And then what? Knight b5 and then try and get c5 in. Well, he's got a hold there. I didn't expect that. That's a pretty useful move. c5, wow. Didn't expect that at all. If I en passant, take. And he's got pressure here, all of a sudden. Crikey. If I en passant, take, take. I'm going to have to en passant and go b5. I don't have a choice. I have to open it up. So b5, knight c5, queen c2. Fine, let's play from here. White's still better, so that's good. Take, and then we'll take with a knight. Then knight b3. Knight b6, knight b3. Take, take. Okay, let's go rook d1. Okay. Knight d6, take, take. Knight b3, take. No, we'll go for this. And then knight d6, winning the bishop pair. And if it goes rook d7, I'll go rook d5, I think. Bishop c5 is hanging. So you might go rook c8. Okay, 32 seconds, no more talking. If rook c7, rook a6. I'm going to sack an exchange. Whew, got him. It was really messy at the end. If you're not interested in the analysis, then check out another video here. I've got a few suggestions. But if you are interested in what I did wrong in this game, then stick around. Let's take it from here in the King's Indian. a5, bishop g5, he goes knight d7. Well, let's go for the normal setup because this just looks a nice way to play. Okay, a3 and then b4. Yeah, very quick, but chess is always complicated. What did I do wrong? Queen b3 and he's got c5. What a shot. Okay, good. I played the right move. I was just stunned by this. So I did, because I need to open up the queen side, so en passant is needed. Take, b5. Good. I was still unsure about this because he puts a knight on c5. Queen c2, take. Now in this position, maybe I'm just doing well, because it looks like a decision needs to be made on this pawn. Now because he took, then there's an option for something to go on d5, which I later took. So he takes on b5, so he could play knight e6, trying to come into d4. So I would have gone knight b3 to counter that. Take, knight b5, knight b6, knight b3. Bishop e6. Interesting. Nice tactic here. Knight takes d6. Wow, that works. Because if knight b3, then knight f7. And queens are about to be attacked because he can play knight a1 to attack my queen. Take, and then I can take on e6 and I'm up a piece. So that's great. Now after knight d6, the best option is probably to be down a pawn. Is this so bad? Rook c8, rook d1, queen c7. Ah, bishop d6. Then I can go c5 because I was wondering if I do a move like this, that pawn is going to drop. But I've got bishop d6. Wow. So rook d1, queen e8. Now I probably can take on d6. Now I didn't do it because we had knight takes c4. So what am I missing here? This. Don't tell me. Rook takes e6. Wow, that's a nice one. I just saw it. So this rook attacks me, but he's got his bishop defending, so I get rid of it, but at the same time, our queens are being attacked. So if he goes rook b3, I take with check, and then this knight is going to fall as well, due to the bishop. So that's awesome. So I take here, still with an advantage, take. Why does white have an advantage? Bishop pair. That's a target, and I always have this option, which I took. Rook c7, rook a6, rook c6, and I missed bishop c5. Still not over though, because if this happens, yeah, I'm winning, but it is a blitz game, and how do you push this pawn? So it's not over. No way. So maybe there was something else. I went rook d5, just a sack and exchange. Get my bishops in the game, also get a pass pawn. So I thought that was a good practical chance. But better was to swap off rooks and then go queen c3. Then this queen attacks that pawn. I just need to give my king a bit of room. You don't want to fall for any back rank stuff, so maybe push one of these pawns. Okay, rook d5, take. Then I have to take with this pawn, so the rooks come off. And yep, I am losing, but this is a blitz game. Take, and then e5. Because I was going for queen g6, but the funny thing is now I've just seen his queen is protecting it, so it doesn't even work. If rook a8, that might be it. Yeah, there's one trap here, d6, rook a6 with check, picking up the rook. So after d6, king out the way. If bishop, I can't move the bishop, so maybe queen here. But something, queen a4, queen c6. Okay, so I am losing. Oh no, so check, take, and bishop c5. Okay, check. Now he lets my king out, and then these pawns run. So that's cool. I played that one because then e7 is the threat. And then he fell for it, rook b2, check, and then just pre-move faster than him. And we take it home. So yeah, just a tactic at the end. So not a great game, it was messy, but I'm glad to have won that game.